Have you ever flown premium economy? What do you think about it?
Yeah, so I actually just flew for the first time in years. I just flew from Miami to Rio in American Airlines Premium Economy, and it was great. I was going to fly economy, and it was slightly more for premium economy. And I know that it's a better product. You've written about it many times. I've
Mhm.
flown it, but it's been a while, um, and it was just a really good experience. I have Platinum Pro with American Airlines, so when I got to Miami, I went right to the flagship lounge, and then premium economy boarded. I was in group 2, so I got right on the plane. But the seats are really nice. They're set up in the 242 on American Airlines 777, and just the whole experience was much more comfortable than American Airlines economy. And from the seat to the food to the service, everything was just a little bit better, but it was just a fraction of the cost of business class.
How long is that flight from Rio to Miami?
So that's 8 hours. I think they block it a little bit
Okay.
more, but that's not bad. I mean, I'm used to it. It's an overnight flight, but usually when we fly up to New York or from São Paulo to New York or even São Paulo to Boston, those are like the stretched out ones that can go 9, 10 hours. But yeah, Rio to Miami, Miami to Rio, overnight, 8 hours. You get a little bit of sleep. It's really not bad. You don't lose any daylight. So in premium economy, it doesn't lay fully flat, but does lay down more. You got more space next to you. And there's unless you're sitting in the four in the middle, you're not going to be in stuck in a middle seat. So it's just a nice product. It comes with a little amenity kit, nicer blankets, nicer pillows. The meal, I may be wrong when I say this, but I believe it's the business class meal as well. So the food is just it is better, and so it's just a nice experience.
I totally agree. I've flown AA premium economy home from Europe a couple years ago. And then last year, I flew KLM premium economy home from Europe. And I love it when either business class is just too expensive, you can't find those saver level awards, or if you're flying with a bigger group, sometimes it's easier to find three, four tickets together in premium economy. And, for that length of flight for, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, it's so much more comfortable than economy, but like you said, it's generally not that much more in price. I think it's 100% worth it in the right circumstance. I mean, I don't think I'd fly premium economy to the Maldives, but, an 8-hour flight or coming home from Europe, I'll do it all day long. We're doing it, this summer, actually. We are doing a cruise around Ireland, and we have to fly to and from London, so I booked, Virgin Atlantic Premium Economy home, which I'm excited to try. It was the price in points was 27,500 plus $550 in taxes. I was able to get a 40% transfer bonus, so I ended up only paying 19,000 and change points per ticket.
Nice.
Yes, 550 is a solid amount for taxes and fees, and I know there are some people who are gasping right now that I would even pay that, but less than 20,000 points is so close to nothing that I kinda look at it as
Yeah.
I'm paying $550 for a premium economy ticket home from Europe. I was able to find 4 of them. My mom's flying with us home, so it was a great deal. I'm excited to try that product. It's a really, really nice, and I think it's a really nice middle ground between economy, which is super uncomfortable on a long flight, but can be very cheap, and business class, which is super comfortable, but can be very expensive. And it's just that nice middle ground that I think works for a lot of situations.
Yeah, when these airlines started rolling out premium economy, at first I think we're all little scared, kind of expecting, oh, geez, what's this going to be? But it's turned out to be a pretty popular product with a lot of people, and it fits that kind of sweet spot there where maybe you don't want to spend or don't have the miles for business class, or just can't find. Like you mentioned,
Mhm.
it's business class can be hard to find lately. So yeah, it's premium economy can be a great deal, and we've been actually kind of avoiding it because I fly as a family of four a lot, and I have two young kids. And premium economy, the armrests don't go up.
Mm.
And so when we book for economy seats, we're already planning, okay, those armrests are going up, and we're going to have kids laying across our
Mhm.
lap. So for a long time, the premium economy's never really been an option. So when I fly solo, it's nice to grab those. But now that the kids are getting a little bit bigger and they don't really fit when we lay them across our laps anymore, this may be a nice option moving forward for us.
Yeah, one thing that I've noticed, I'm super short, so, like, I love the little
You
foot
can lay across the
well,
lap.
yeah, but I love the little footrests in premium economy, but what I've discovered is if you're in the bulkhead row of premium economy, it is a more of a recliner type seat that has the little foot part that comes up from the seat,
Yeah.
and as a very short person, I found that way more comfortable, so I think kids would find that way
Mm.
more comfortable too, because they don't have the little legs that can barely reach the footrest, which is the situation that I'm in too.
So
So book that premium or the bulkhead row of premium economy. I really liked it. Now, on the flip side, my husband is super tall, and he did not like it as much. But the footrest doesn't work for him regardless because his legs are too long. So if you're short or if you're
mm.
traveling with kids, that bulkhead row is really great in premium economy.
So I had read good things about that front row, and so for my flight, there were two seats available. I had what I ended up choosing was, there's three rows, so I was in the middle row against the window, and so I had the regular footrests. But I saw there was a middle seat in that bulkhead row, and I was like, I don't want to pay premium economy and then still sit in the middle seat. But I had heard good things about the footrest. In for you, Katie, what would you have done? Would you have taken the middle seat?
Between two strangers?
Between two
No,
strangers.
no.
Okay. So I made the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, I was
It's not that
we
good.
were we when we did the bulkhead, we were in the center section of 4, which I still didn't love, but I made my husband sit next to the stranger, but it was totally fine. I would yeah, if I had the choice between that middle seat in bulkhead or a window, I think I'd still take the window.